Hi, good evening. I'd like to welcome you to Palm Praise 2. I do thank you for tuning in, and peace and blessings be upon you and your family this evening. Now, we are going to get right back into the Black Man's Guide to Understanding the Black Woman. We are now in Chapter 10, Raising Children. And this is going to be take number 3. And it goes like this. She discounts the desire of the black man to have all of his seed know and love each other. He is often forced to live a double life because if he brings up his outside child at home, his live-in black woman will raise hell. She may selfishly think only of herself and will try to prevent any of his friends from knowing that her man has other children. She and her family may not include his outside child in family gatherings or holiday activities. If she must confront or accept the child, she may slyly ask questions to learn about the mother or to find out how much time her man actually spends with it. She refers to the child she birthed as mine and to the other child as his. This is wrong. They are all his. Black women are also famous for not trusting each other with each other's children if they had them by the same man. They think because of what is in their own hearts that the other woman may mistreat her child. All of this is ignorance because children are always elated to find out about or meet their other sisters and brothers. Some black children are deprived of this right for many years, sometimes until adulthood. Whether or not the children should know each other should be discussed in the terms of the development of the children, not the whim of the adults. Sometimes separation is the only way it can be, but the black man should have the final say-so on his children. And the black woman should do her part to form the kind of nation that he chooses for his offspring. Until the black woman accepts her appointed duty as mother and wife, blacks will continue to see the destruction of the black family. There is no magic about how a nation survives to leave a legacy of a glorious past. There are principles that govern the outcome of any given set of circumstances. By abandoning the principles of a civilized black society, the black woman has instead absorbed a set of mores that help destroy black people. She is waiting for something external to happen in order to change herself internally. Let me repeat that. She is waiting for something external to happen in order to change herself internally. To change the way she thinks. The way she thinks about her man and her children and other children he sires. Few children are planned. They are only a byproduct of sexual intercourse. It is impossible for a black woman to raise a black male child who is confident and secure if during his lifetime all he hears from his mother is derogatory remarks about black men. He is usually attached to his mother, and she often treats him as if he is deaf. She talks to her friends and family and does not realize the male child may be paying rapt attention to every word and action. She does not have a special set of guidelines she uses to raise her boy child. The most she knows about the development of a black boy is to make sure that he develops physically, usually sports-wise, so he can gain the muscle, strength, and masculinity he will need as a man. She is used to changing the times and therefore has no sense of steady direction by which to steer the black boy. Often she makes the boy child hang out with she and her woman friends. She knows little about how to make a man, so the boy is overly exposed to the feminine side of life. The black woman has a very special love for her male baby. Her boy remains her prize. She may also change clothes in front of the boy, bathe, or walk around half dressed. She will also allow him to sleep in the same bed with her for an inordinate length of time up to several years old. She says she doesn't see anything wrong with this type of behavior. After all, she says, I'm his mother. When he is born, she lays him on her stomach or chest and lets him sleep there. It is a bonding process. After he is weaned, sometimes she continues to let him sleep on top of her or across her lap. While this is not a questionable practice of a mother, it is not always a good idea for a male baby because he becomes too accustomed to the scent of his mother's body, including her vagina. During this stage, she may also be kissing him in the mouth or sucking his lips instead of kissing him on the cheeks or forehead. She also thinks that this practice is okay. She's his mother. The baby is not mentally developed enough to understand that his mother is prohibited to him sexually. He may not even be able to understand or identify it as a sexual attraction, since the sensation of being close to his mother's body has always been pleasurable to him. It is also pleasurable to the mother, just as nursing is. The black mother is not intentionally participating in unhealthy behavior with her baby son. She just doesn't know any better. The mother has a special relationship with her son. This is not to say that the daughter is estranged from her or that the baby girl is less adored, but the black baby boy represents the only black male that the black woman can execute any control over, and she may try to wean him all of an ideas, notions, and attitudes she represents in the adult black male. In effect, she tries to brainwash him from a very young age that she does not want him to turn out like his father. The confused values and ideas the black woman stores are not limited to the black girl. She cannot successfully raise a black male child without a black man. I'm going to repeat that. I kind of saw a little bleep, so let me repeat that sentence right there. She cannot successfully raise a black male child without a black man. She does not have it in her. She barely knows how to teach or train the black female child, and she knows absolutely nothing about how to be a man to a woman or a woman to a man. Unfortunately, she will also use her children as a way to get back at the black man or punish him. She will refuse to allow the black father to have access to the child based on the adult problems she and the father are having. The children should not suffer because of the disagreement between the parents. She would rather the child not have a father figure or be shifted from one man friend to the next rather than allow the black father to raise his own child. Unless the black father voluntarily gives up his rights as a father for the peace and benefit of the child, the mother should promote the relationship. And no, it is not enough for the black woman to just say she wants the black man. She must also be in agreement with him about his goals, his lifestyle, his home, and how he wants to raise his children. She must believe in him and have confidence that he can provide and protect her. She claims that she starts out believing and giving the man the benefit of the doubt, but that he always messes up. She does not understand that her beneficence, I think that's the word. Let me spell it for you. It's Beneficence. And giving him the benefit of the doubt is not good because there is no benefit in doubt. If she doubts him, the doubt will grow until decay sets in. Black people in America have demonstrated that it is impossible for them to unite as a group and agree on a common goal. However, unity remains the most powerful tool on earth to change the condition of something or someone. The practice of unity must begin in the home of the black woman, and it is there where she must set the example for the new nation. The black woman is the vehicle of the disease ideals that penetrate the minds of black youth. She allowed destructive suggestions to invade her children and did not replace them with better values. She cannot properly teach her children until she has properly taught herself. Teaching yourself some things. That's not in the book. I just did a little ad-lib for that, but let's continue in the book. Motherhood skills are not automatic. The mother's love connection to the cub is automatic, but the feeling is just the basis for inspiration to do the other work necessary to raise the child. The black woman must have a new set of instructions and mothering techniques that will produce a new black child. It may take up to 50 years just to retrain the black woman to respect the black man. It is the black woman who must institute this change. And it is a change that must be made in the cradle, and one she must learn to practice. And I'm going to end this take right there. That was take number... Are you paying attention? Was you paying attention? Okay. Yeah, it was take number 3. Our next take is going to be take number 4 of raising children, of chapter 10. And just to reiterate and think on that part, it is the black woman who must institute this change. And it is a change that must be made in the cradle. And one she must learn to practice. So with that, I want you and your family to be blessed. Have a wonderful evening, and I will speak with you soon. it be thy will, here on Poem Praise 2. Till then, later y'all.